So here it is, the Skorpion G. And this, along with the Progetto that was on day 3, this is obviously for the EU server, is the best deals that you can get. This tank is fantastic. It is just godlike, and it can earn you a load of credits. You know, 490 alpha, 246 pen with its standard rounds. It's just great. It's just a great tank. And then you combine that with 0.29 accuracy with not that bad aiming time, and then jam it all into a fully traversable turret. Yes, please. Like, it's basically just a taller version of the Borsig. Now, when we actually compare it, I've got it compared to the Borsig here and the SU-130PM, which is the closest, you know, things that you're going to compare them to. Now, yes, the SU-130PM does get 520 alpha damage, but it doesn't get a fully traversable turret. It also doesn't get anywhere near the accuracy of the Skorpion G. Look at the difference. It's the same accuracy as the Borsig, and I don't really understand why the Skorpion G has so much better dispersion than the Borsig. It doesn't make sense to me. Not to mention that this tank, the Skorpion G, for some reason, it's got better mobility. Well, it's got leaps and bounds better mobility than the Borsig. Basically, the Skorpion G is just a mobile version of the Borsig. It's just a taller, more mobile version of it. And that's the end of it. It's just flat out better than the Borsig. The only thing that the Borsig has actually going for it is it's got a bit better DPM. But honestly, I would take the mobility and everything else over the Borsig any day of the week. Not to mention, all of these tanks are exactly the same with their view range. So, no matter what tank you choose, it's not going to make any difference. Now, obviously, being a taller vehicle, you're not going to get the camo rating of the Borsig. But, you know, if you get a camo crew and, you know, buff that up a little bit, you can get decent-ish camo. I mean, I don't really know what else to say. Like, this tank today, I mean, you can even see my one. This tank and today's offer is just amazing. Like, look at that. I've got it down to 0.27 accuracy. You know, it's great. And then 2.8k DPM. You know, we're getting close to that 3k mark. It's just an insanely good tank. So do I recommend this tank? Yes. If you can buy it, buy it. If you have the money to do so, then do it. But do I recommend this tank if you already have a tier 8 premium and, you know, you're really deciding whether or not you should buy this tank? If you are a person that doesn't have so much money and you already have a tier 8 premium, then don't buy this tank. Honestly, this along with the Defender, the Patriot sort of, IS-3A and the Progetto are the best premium tanks you can buy. Like, hands down. But if you already have just any tier 8 premium, then don't buy this tank. Because if you're tight for money, then it's not worth it to pay this much money on a pixel tank, you know. If you already have one, that's going to do the same job as this tank. Albeit, yes, you might not get as much money because it's not as good as the Skorpion G, but then you're saving yourself, what, like 30 quid or something? You know, 11,000 gold is about 30, 35 pounds, something like that. Yeah, it's a lot of money. Honestly, save your money if you cannot afford it right now. But what I do recommend you do is put this on your pending purchases if you don't already have it. You know, because we do have 3 more tanks in this week's or this festival fair to choose from. But add it to your pending purchases and then you can really make a more informed decision on whether or not you want to buy this tank. If you did enjoy this video, then of course you know what to do. I'll see you all in a bit.